Hello everyone, Barb here. Today we are going to make a quick little card. It isn't really a quick card, it's a card in many stages, but I'm going to show you a quick pull together of my components. The stamps that I'm using, this is the Hello Sentiment from the Goodbye Isn't Forever Stamp of the Month. This was a close to my heart stamp of the month from August of 2023. And I love that big bold hello. Then I am pulling in this one that is from the last catalog. It was called Rain or Shine, and I love this one. So I am going to give it some love. I do have a little bowl full of things I've cut and stamped already. I have images. I did a little coloring. I did use the Spectrum Noir markers and some pattern paper. I stamped those little boots on pattern paper, and I also stamped some of the umbrellas on pattern paper. I do have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 Ranger watercolor paper. This is the very rough side. It also has a smoother side, but I'm going to use the rough side today. I have Distressoxides, Faded Jeans, Rustic Wilderness, Chipped Sapphire, Broken China. I also have a little splatter brush. This I purchased, I believe, from Hobby Lobby. I have one of the little sponge applicators with my chipped sapphire sponge on the end, a little spare block, my Distress water sprayer. This is from Tim Holtz. I love it if you're going to invest in a water sprayer. I think this is a good one. I've had this for many years and it has served me well. I also have Black Marble and Balmy Night shimmer sprays from Dylusions. Close to my heart, used to sell these, so they're in my stash. And then I also have the white gloss spray that was a Dina Wakley. This was also a close to my heart product at one point, and so I'm going to use it. To begin with our messiness here, excuse me, I'm going to pull in one of these boxes. I think a lot of us who do scrapbooking and stuff have these 12 by 12 or 13 by 13 boxes. I'm just going to open it up here and get it down, and I'm going to use this for my splattering. I think I'll start, let's see, maybe with some Broken China. I'm just going to rub a little bit on the bottom there, hit it with a little bit of water, and then we're just going to play. We're just going to take our paper and you lift it up and look at it, see if you like what you see. It's not bad. I'm kind of liking it. I was a little less aggressive with my water spritzing. That's not too bad. I do have a piece of paper towel, and you can use that to kind of dab off the edges if it's really watery and runny. Okay. I'm gonna just take a rag, wipe that out of the way, move on to another color. I think I will use maybe some Faded Jeans. Again, same thing. I'm just squishing some on there and a little bit of water. And I'm going to go right here. I'm just going to go kind of in the next area. And if it gets on the top part, that's okay. There are no rules. No two panels are going to look alike. And if you don't like it, you can always add more later. In fact, I think I will give a little more and give it a little spritz. Try to get some here. So where you put your fingers is really where that color is going to pick up. Oh, that looks much better. And give it a little wipe. Next is, I think I'll do the Chipped Sapphire. Most of these colors were colors that Close to My Heart sold Some of them maybe not. I don't remember anymore. And since Close to My Heart is just about a thing of non-existence, I guess I don't have to try to know those things. Ooh, I like that. Can pick it up. I like it. And the last color I'm going to do is this Rustic Wilderness, which is a green. And let's see how this one comes out. This is just fun to play. Ooh, not bad. Interesting. Interesting when the colors combine. You don't have to solidly color it. It can have a little splotchiness to it. That's part of the fun of this kind of messy play. Now, while I have this in here, you can see it's all warpy. That's okay. Paper's going to warp when you add water to it. That's no biggie. I am going to take some of the Dylusions and I'm going to spritz a little, and I'm just putting it on the block. I'm going to pick it up and just going to do a little spritzing with it. And I think you can add a little water to this if you want. This fan brush will give you really fine mist. We can do a little bit of the black one. And again, I'm not even going to worry about, ooh, tap it with the fingers a little further back and you get those bigger splatters. I like that. That's good. And when this Dylusion spray dries, it is very glimmery. I love it. I'm just going to, I'm sticking the end in here, picking up a little paint on it or a little of the gloss spray and tapping it with my finger. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for those treatments. And you can see it is kind of messy, but when that dries, it's really pretty and really sparkly. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I have a panel that I've already done. And this is where I'm going to bring in, I think, chipped sapphire, yes. And I'm going to grab a piece of some old paper here. And I'm going to do a little rubbing around the edge just to darken that edge. And I think it helps to finish it off. And there's no right or wrong with this. This is just getting out some stuff that you've got sitting on a shelf and playing with it. And that's exactly what I did. I was looking at some things in my cupboard and thought, ooh, haven't played with that in a while. It's time. Okay. Now I am going to bring in, this is called a metallic paint marker. And this one is a silver. And I am going to draw a little line. Just to give it a little something something around the edges, and I think it shows up nicely on that dark blue chipped sapphire inking. I'm gonna draw 3 little lines, and at the opposite corner 3 little lines, just for some fun. So there we've got that. In fact, let's pull it off of there. And got our little boots, and we've got our flowers. And if we want, we can stamp that little hello right up here. You can put it wherever you want it. I'm not going to show that. I did some heat embossing, and I'll show you my example. So this is what it looked like when it's finished. I love that little hello. I think that's so pretty. Nice and subtle. I did pop this up a little bit. I could take a little shimmer brush and give that a little treatment as well, and I may do that. And I think this is a pretty little card and a fun way to play with our goodies. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I'll see you next time.